So we gonna talk about it?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about it?
Do I? No.
I mean, you looked at me like that, and I thought you wanted to kiss me, but
no. Listen, Alex.
I went for it.
You got excited. It's okay.
Yes.
I mean, we can move on from this.
Mm-hmm.
We can move on. You don't need to feel.
No, I just tell you what my feelings. They were bottled up for a long time. A long time. I don't know why I'm doing a lot of physical acting. It's a podcast, but a long time, Mike.
I can tell, but like, it's okay.
I'm going for the Emmy. I don't know.
Alex, it's the Oscars that are coming up. Is that what you were trying to? What's the podcast?
Only you can critique me when it's called the Podcast Awards. It's something
that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, I know. It's brand new.
It's dumb. They need to come up with a name for it.
It's like the iHeartRadio Podcast Awards or something. Yeah, it's very, very new.
Yeah.
I don't think we're nominated for anything though this year.
We gotta step it up for next year.
Yeah, I know.
For the
we gotta have the what?
IHREs? IHR.
The Harrys. The Hardys.
The Iries. Yeah, that's it.
The Hardys. We gotta step it up for next year. Have like a Hardys campaign trail.
A Hardys campaign trail?
It's the Hearties.
Oh, Hearties. Okay. Because the EGOTs are like, I guess Grammy isn't a name, but everything else is a name. Emmy, Oscar, Tony.
Well, it's that and the video game awards don't have like names yet.
Well,
the video game awards are very new too.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we can move past this.
Oh no, we're gonna keep talking about it later.
Are we?
We're gonna put it aside.
This delicate part of our friendship.
Yes.
We can move past it because
we're friends.
Because we're friends now.
And friends are now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like this experience has brought us closer, and
that's true.
I don't know if we were really there before. We've just kind of been like sitting next to each other for the past 20 some odd years, and now.
Okay.
Now we're closer.
Yeah, I know. Welcome back to the weekly Undertaking.
Oh yeah, hi.
This is a podcast.
This is a podcast.
You're listening to it. Thanks.
Thanks for. I assume on one of your podcast apps.
Yeah, we're on those.
We are on many of those.
I'm Alex.
I'm Mike.
Nice.
And thanks guys for joining us. This is episode 33 of the weekly Undertaking.
I realize you list the episode number when you don't have anything else to say.
It's very infrequent. Yeah.
Like,
I have it's like on my mental list of things to do every episode. I just don't always get there.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, whatever. That's more for us. It's nice to have a number.
I mean, continuity is a thing, right?
Well, is it?
I mean,
for us?
That's a good point. It's not like...
The only thing that carries from week to week is inside jokes, and we even forget about those after like a week.
Very true. I don't think we've had many recurring inside bits or anything like that.
The tongue on the plate, and...
I haven't thought about the tongue on the plate since...
We mentioned it like a few weeks ago. We mentioned it a few weeks ago.
No, it was a long time before that.
No, it was like our first week down here.
No way.
Oh yeah, we swithed rooms.
Not that they care at all.
You shouldn't care.
Yeah.
And then Cannibal Lumberjack.
Oh yeah, that's another trailer we never got around to making.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, and then you showed up, and I don't know, I didn't want to do it anymore.
I completely forgot about it. Absolutely. Man. I guess we have a couple bits, but that's really it.
None of them are great, but they're ours.
They
them.
are indeed.
And we'll raise them as our own.
We'll claim them for whatever they're worth, which is probably nothing.
Like 3-4 cents.
Cents?
Yeah.
That's being generous.
I know.
You
But
ever think about how the penny costs more to make than it actually is worth?
The penny's worthless because no one puts worth on it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I forget what I was watching, but it was very funny, like the fact that if you leave a penny on the ground, it will stay there for the entire day. Especially if it's tails. Especially if it's on tails.
Yeah. You get the occasional like hopeful dude coming by seeing like the heads up penny.
Yeah, because that's supposed to be lucky for something.
Yeah, and they'll pick it up.
Yeah.
But no, not the heads down.
No.
I heard this interesting theory someone mentioned where money doesn't have value if it alone can't get you anything. Like you'd pick up a quarter because you can use that.
Right, that's a parking meter thing right there, or a vending machine.
Yeah, your quarters are fine.
Yeah.
Anything less, like a lot of people wouldn't bother because that alone wouldn't.
I'll stop for a dime.
You stop for a dime?
I would stop for a dime.
I might stop for a dime or a nickel.
I don't think I would stop for it. I would stop for a nickel if there were more than one nickel, but that's about it. I definitely would not go lower than a nickel. Well, below a nickel is a penny.
I mean, it depends on the day. If you're sitting in like a chair in a waiting room and you look straight down and there's a penny sitting there, I'd pick it up.
Well, yeah, because then you just kill 3 seconds of waiting. Finally, an activity. And then you flip the penny over and you can count the number of pillars that they put on the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah, the activities on the penny is more valuable than the penny.
Yeah, I mean, have you
It's money that comes with a game.
It's very true. It's very true. You know, the Lincoln was the most performed the most good, and he did the fewest amount of bad things during his presidency.
And he is on the penny.
He is, because he's in ascent.
You suck.
Yeah, I know. That was really bad.
And with that,
and that was also a terrible setup for that joke. I like stuttered 5
times.
Well,
thank you. I didn't see it coming.
I'm glad.
I think we can end our beginning banter here.
I don't. I'm enjoying this. Fine. So this is the weekly undertaking.
Yeah, as we mentioned.
Did you do anything cool this week besides the challenge?
Worked, slept, other things. Mm-hmm. But I also fulfilled, as you do, every week forever now. I did our weekly undertaking challenge.
Do you want to start doing that now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
I mean, nothing. Why did something happen to you? Hit by another car?
I did not get hit by another car. No.
Great.
I did something much more pleasurable.
I feel like it's important in our friendship now that I have to make sure you didn't get hit by a car.
Yeah,
before we get too far into things.
It's happened at least once before,
and that's a little too much.
There is a non-zero chance of it happening ever again. But yeah, I rewatched Avengers: Infinity War this past week.
No way! I did too.
No way!
Yeah, a few nights ago I was bored and I just put it on.
I mean, it's one of the best movies.
It's incredible.
It really is. I mean, it's not nominated for the best picture, but Black Panther was actually.
Yeah, interesting.
Which, I mean, it deserves it. It was a cultural moment more than anything else in the recent times.
As far as movies, I don't think it was a great movie. I think it's an incredibly important movie.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was a pretty solid movie.
I think it was a good Marvel movie.
Yeah.
But I hold Marvel movies to a different standard.
It was easily, I mean, Infinity War is different because Infinity War I've been anticipating since Iron Man 1 dropped and we got Nick Fury in the thing. It's like every moment has been leading up to that. But Black Panther, I think,
it was a surprise hit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it stands its own as one of the most solid solo Marvel movies.
It was an incredible story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's obviously, like I said, there is so much cultural impact of, like, what Wakanda meant for so many people. But, I mean, and not to take that away, because that's the reason it got nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, and that's the reason, honestly, that I think it has a chance of winning.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do too. Also because the Oscars want to stay relevant, because they always pick movies that nobody has ever seen.
That is true.
Yeah, I also saw Roma, which was interesting.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
it's a black and white film.
It was and it's entirely in Spanish, and it was good, but you know. It's a different kind of movie than Black Panther is. And for that matter, Bohemian Rhapsody, that was also nominated.
That I don't think should win.
I mean...
The best thing about that movie was his name escapes me. But
Rami Malek?
Yeah. Who played Freddie Mercury. He was phenomenal.
He did a great impression of Freddie Mercury.
Without that, I don't think it was like an incredible movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think he deserves the Best Actor nomination.
That's what I think that there's a very good chance of him getting Best Actor. But
and I'm cool with that. Yeah. I think he deserves it. He killed it. But sure. The actual movie was just fine.
I also don't know any of the other Best Actor nominations at all.
That's the only one that sticks out in my head because it was like, wow, that was a performance that blew me away.
Yeah. So but anyway, the one thing that came up in my mind about Infinity War that I want to ask is like, okay. So, when Thanos snaps his fingers...
Yep.
Spoiler alerts for anybody who has been living under a rock.
Okay, the entire world's seen it.
Yeah, exactly. But he snaps his fingers, half the population dies, flat out. Is Thanos included in that? Like, did he roll the dice? Did he flip the coin?
Part of me thinks he pardoned himself.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing. He's such a fanatic about his idea that there's I think that he would have rolled the dice on that.
There's a part of because it's like I think he felt like he had other things that he had to do after the snap.
Right, like walking through a garden naked, right?
Yes. That's important.
I guess so.
There's a thing where it's like he could protect the Infinity Stone. He can't protect the Infinity Stones if he disappears.
You know what? That's true.
And he, like, honestly, if someone else gets them all and they're just all there, they could make another Infinity Gauntlet and just bring everyone back.
Actually, that's really true. Like, if he snaps the fingers and Thanos dissipates,
Thor's
just standing there, just like puts it on, just snaps again.
Well,
everything's back to normal.
All right then.
we don't need Endgame at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a part of me that's Tony Stark also got pardoned because he exchanged his life for the Time Stone. So.
Oh no, I don't think
part
Thanos
of me thinks
would have.
he might have wanted to honor that.
I don't think Thanos would have given a crap one way or another about Tony Stark.
Yeah, maybe.
Whether he lives or dies, but
Well, no. Did you not watch the movie? He has his respect.
Yeah, but he also was about to murder him before Doctor Strange was like, "Hey, you know that thing, the one thing standing in the way of you and destroying the world? Here you go. Leave Tony Stark alive."
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was a smart move because it was either give him the Time Stone and Tony lives, or he kills Tony and then he takes the Time Stone.
Yeah, but he didn't put up much of a fight.
They both put up a big fight.
Considering the fact that Benedict Cumberbatch was in the station saying, "Hey, if it's between you and the Time Stone, you're dead." Mm-hmm. The fact that, and then he changed his mind. I mean, the answer obviously is that in the million-plus futures that Doctor Strange looked in front of,
the one he saw was a reality where Stark lived,
or was dependent upon Stark.
Yeah, in some way.
So I mean, he's coming back. Tony's gonna save the day, at least in part. So
yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, I think we should just have a weekly Undertaking that week where the entire challenge is just watch Endgame
as many times as possible,
just once, and then review it.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, I'm anticipating it being as good, if not better, than
No, me too.
Infinity War, and if that's the case, I'm gonna want to see it multiple times in 1 week.
Well, no, because it's gonna come out on Friday. And
oh shoot, that's true. And we record on what, Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday. So what if we get together Saturday or Sunday? We should basically, what I'm saying is, let's watch it twice before we
actually
do the podcast.
Yeah,
and then we'll review. We'll have a whole week where it's just watch Endgame.
Just a big. The title is just spoiler, just like all caps.
Just spoiler. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's a movie that deserves it. And if we were doing the podcast during Infinity War, we probably would have done it for that too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If it wasn't like the first week.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, anyway.
Yes. All right. Let's get to the weekly Undertaking. What was the challenge this week, Alex?
It was skills that will pay bills.
Right. In contrast to the one that we did like 4 or 5 months ago?
20 weeks ago. I don't know.
That was very specific.
Well, because I remember our episodes by number, not month, and I'm too lazy to do the math. Let's see, 4.
What was the
6 months ago?
What was the episode?
5 months ago.
What was the episode?
Skills that won't pay bills.
Was like episode 13?
No, wait. Yes.
I'm gonna look it up.
Great. It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
I'm putting the link in the description, of course, because if you want to listen to the other one when we were a little less good, it's not a big difference.
Not much at all. Yeah.
But basically, our task this week was to learn a skill that would help us in life, unlike that challenge where we would learn a skill that would literally do nothing for us in the long run.
Yeah, that's true. We released it on September 9th, but it doesn't have a number with it.
Well, the number's in the description.
Oh, shoot.
Don't fucking play our own episodes on our own show.
Yeah, that's bad. Oh, it was episode 9, so it was a lot more than 20. It was 24 weeks ago.
Yeah, Mike.
So yeah, you were close.
Good job. That was a great little thing.
Hey, listen, it mattered to me.
What'd you do?
Oh, I did a little bit of coding, actually.
Coding?
Yeah, because, that's where a lot of money is nowadays.
That's smart.
Yeah. I did take a coding class in college in which I learned nothing.
Me too.
Great. I don't know. I mean,
it's hard.
It's oh my god, it's so frustrating.
It's hard and stupid, and it makes you really mad.
Yeah, there's very few. I mean, my class was based around how to program a computer to do calculator calculations.
Wow, mine was about making games.
That's fun. So. I made a game this week, actually.
What? Really?
Yeah, it was a very rudimentary version of the popular game Crossy Road. Are you familiar with it? Oh, yes.
It's basically, that's Frogger, but
with a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you made Frogger.
I made, a very bad version of Frogger, but yeah. So I actually used this app called Hopscotch.
No way.
Which is coding for children.
No way.
It's designed for like 6-7-year-olds, I'd imagine, because it's all bright colors and stuff like that.
Great.
Still a big challenge for me. And like lesson 1 was how to code Crossy Road.
Great.
And I just followed the tutorial and messed up a lot.
But you did it.
Eventually I got to it. So yeah, here it is. I have...
It's a duck.
I did do a duck. I wanted to make it personal, but you tap the screen and it goes up a little bit. And if you get hit by a car, you get sent back to the beginning.
Wow.
And if you reach the tree finish line, hold on, it's... Oh no, I got hit by a car.
Mike's playing the game.
It gets very addicting. But if you hit the finish line eventually, it just displays a banner of "The Duck Shall Live" and like a lot of balloons and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very useful. Maybe not at that level.
No, I mean, keep in mind, Flappy Bird took the nation by storm, and
that is true.
One of the simplest games. I could not code it, but it was one of the I could figure it out. Like if I stuck with this for another week or two,
you probably do it
easily.
Maybe you should and make us a few $1 billion. And,
I mean, did the guy actually make? Because Flappy Bird was free.
It was ad revenue.
Oh, that's right. You're right about that.
That's why it worked.
Yeah, and then he took it down from the
App Store.
From the App Store, and then the phones that had Flappy Bird installed
got sold for like $1 billion.
They went up ridiculous amounts of money. And I mean,
people are stupid.
Well, it's also a matter of the bright colors and stuff like that.
The stolen Mario World assets.
Was that what started?
Those warp pipes were for Mario.
Oh, that's true too. But I mean, for iPhone games in general, or app games, I guess, because this is true for Android too. Right. But like the way that the bright colors and you fail, but it's simple enough that you think you can succeed. The cyclical, addictive nature of it. It's just, I mean, there's so much money in it.
Make it really hard, but make it seem easy, like so that they'd try again.
Yeah, I have like 3 of those apps on my phone. Yeah, just alone. And then every time you lose, it plays an ad. So like you just gonna be like, I gotta do it. I gotta sit through the ad if I want to play it again and prove myself right, make my self-worth.
That's the modern day price tag.
The modern day.
It's not money; it's your time.
That's very valid. Yeah, because on YouTube and Facebook, video is awful because every video is interrupted.
It plays for like 10 seconds, and it's really bad with those like videos that are like, this story, this woman changed the life of this restaurant owner forever.
Right,
and then it starts from the beginning. And then, like, 10 seconds in, it's like, an ad's gonna start, an ad's starting, and then it's like a 3-minute ad.
Yeah.
You're like, well, now I'm interested.
And it's like...
How does it work?
I've also heard that Facebook is horrible at paying its video creators.
That sounds about right.
So, I mean, not... Justin...
Good thing we're on YouTube.
Yeah, very true. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. This is the one thing Facebook has ever done wrong. This is it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna make
this and Farmville. I'd say are the 2 shittiest things that they've done.
Oh my god, Farmville was the.
That was the thing. That was the game.
Because it penalized you for being off of the game.
It's brilliant. So, I loved it.
I mean, so many people were addicted to it, but I don't know if it still exists. Can you start a Farmville account now?
I want to know now.
Yeah.
I might try later.
Yeah. I mean,
if you get a send a cow request from me later,
send a cow. Oh, I remember getting those from like your aunts or from friends that you haven't seen in years.
My whole family was so into Farmville.
Yeah, I mean, I just got a Facebook like at the very tail end of it, so people were requesting like super high, like send me a barn or something like that. And I was just like, I want to post a very cringeworthy status that I will regret in 5 years.
Oh yeah, I see those on the. You have memories to look back for today.
Yeah, no.
I was an idiot child.
Yeah, have you? That's my most hated part of every day of when I'm scrolling through the memories, and sometimes it's fun because like 2 years ago, I went to dinner with so and so. 3 years ago, I was abroad in this place, and then 7 years ago, LMS for a truth is and a rate. I was just like, no, don't.
God. You want to know
why did I do this?
The one good status I did when I was a kid, I did it by accident. Also, we'll get back to the challenge in a second. But the one good...
Eventually.
Yeah. The one good status update I did when I was in 2010, I wrote, I will finish this post in the... And then I stopped it. And then in the comments, I wrote comments. And I got like 2 likes.
And nice. That's pretty good.
But I saw it 7 years later or 8 years. Like I saw it last year.
Uh-huh.
So I deleted the comment that said comments, and then I added a new comment that said future. And it got like 40 likes.
That's actually...
People loved it.
Honestly, that seems disingenuous, but very, 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 very fun.
It was a good, fun status update, and I did it by accident.
You know what? That's really clever. Oh, man.
All my other ones were shit.
Oh, because of course, who's funny when you first get a Facebook or when we first got a Facebook? Nobody's funny in middle school or high school or whatever it is.
Well, late high school, maybe.
I mean...
I was funny.
Once you get through the cringy phase of things...
Yeah, it takes a while.
It does take a minute.
Hell, we're still cringe.
We are. Absolutely.
Hashtag cringe.
So
what I did for
that
my...
made me painful, yeah.
So what I did for my skills that will pay bills
Yes.
is I started an herb garden.
An herb garden?
Yeah, if you didn't notice the pot over here.
Oh,
the
yes, I
pots,
did. Several
plural.
pots.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm starting to grow herbs. Let's see.
Okay, what do you got?
You have great sage, no thyme or reason.
Time.
Cilantro
It's-
before hose.
No, sorry, go back.
Elvis parsley.
It's not
and basil.
It's not pronounced thigh.
Well, it does for my purposes.
Those are all very clever puns, and I'm very happy that you made them all. Except the time one is not. It's not. I'm
It
very
works
upset.
if you call it thyme.
No, it doesn't. It works just as well if you pronounce it correctly. But yeah, that's really cool. Are they ready to be?
What do you think?
I don't know. How quickly do herbs grow?
It takes a few months.
A few months?
It's a plant.
I don't know.
Not everything can be constrained down to a week, Mr. Code Boy.
Well, this is up. You need to. Ah, man. I
Look,
mean,
I'll give you some fresh Elvis parsley in a few months.
will you stick with this challenge for a few months to grow these things?
Yeah, I'll put them by the window and just water them every day.
Nice.
Takes a few seconds.
It
And
does.
it's no problem.
Okay. So,
So I thought I'd bring them down here. Just say hi.
what did you learn about growing herbs in your time?
It's that it sucks.
What are you not a gardener normally?
No, it's not fun. Also, we should have a weekly Undertaking gardening challenge in the summer. Because that's a good idea, and I'd also hate it.
Oh,
and it'd
I
make
would-
for great funnies.
I would despise it with
Yeah.
every fiber of my being.
Excellent.
Yeah.
My dad has a huge green thumb.
Does he really?
Yeah, he grows a billion different things.
Like what?
He started with figs. Then he went to
Figs?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
He's a weird man.
No, figs are nice.
Then he went to almonds, and
Okay.
then the one almond he grew disappeared during my high school graduation party, and he accused my friends of stealing the almond off the tree.
Well, did they steal the almond off the tree?
No,
I
it's
mean,
probably a squirrel.
that's also true.
You were there. Did you take the almond?
I can't remember having an almond, so I'm gonna say probably no.
Great. We've been working on that mystery for a few years now.
And it's still unsolved.
Well, yeah, we don't exactly have evidence, but
That's what I mean. Does the tree only grow one almond the entire summer?
it's actually, yeah, I think so. Now it's sprouting almonds like crazy.
Okay, good.
He grows apples and grapes and other things, cherries.
Cherries.
Yes.
I have not seen a cherry plant in
yeah, he
recent
does-
memory.
He has bushes and just other things. He likes growing things.
Have you eaten his food stuff?
Yeah, they're just fruit.
Okay, cool.
He grew sunflowers once until the town asked him to take them down because it was blocking the street a little bit. Safety hazard.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my god, that's very funny.
So I spent a day with him one summer just cutting down sunflowers.
And that sounds very depressing.
It really was depressing, but not because it was cutting down sunflowers, but because it was cutting away from my free time.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the real. That's the real.
No, it was fine. But basically, I got a little kit.
Okay.
So
Where'd you find the kit in the mail or?
yeah, Mike, it just showed up one day.
Listen,
I was like,
I don't
this'll
know.
work.
I don't know. Amazon's getting to that point where they just know what you're going to buy in advance.
That is pretty creepy.
Yeah.
And yes, they do. But I ordered this off of Amazon, and it just showed up, and it had the little dirt packets where you put it in. Like,
Oh, good. They gave you dirt, so you didn't need to worry about getting that anywhere.
oh no, I got very dirty.
Okay,
My
cool.
hands got dirty because the way it's like a dirt, it's like super compressed, so you have to decompress it in water. Mm-hmm. But then the dirt gets filled with water, so you have to get all the water out of the dirt.
So what do you do?
So I'm grabbing the dirt and I'm squeezing the water out of it like it's a sponge.
Oh,
and then
that
I'm
sounds like
putting
a
it in-
process.
And then I'm putting it into the pots, and then I'm planting the seeds and putting more dirt into the pots. Each one takes like 20 minutes for the soil to decompress, and then I gotta fucking water them again. And then 2 of these, I don't remember which ones. 2 of them had to, like, the seeds had to soak in water for a whole day before I planted them, so that was a whole thing.
It sounds like you put a lot of effort into this week's undertaking.
Yeah, it took like a total of like a little time every morning, and it sucked. And I hated it. But now I just have to water them every day.
Oh, that's nice.
So
is it? It's an everyday kind of thing. Does it smell like basil or like?
It smells like dirt, Mike. They've been planted for less than a week. It smells like dirt.
That's upsetting. I am looking forward to having your homegrown basil on my pizza.
Great.
Eventually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
It's gonna take what you said, a couple months before it gets to that point.
Maybe like 20 weeks. So come back on our 1-year anniversary. I'll give you some basil.
That'll be nice. I will completely forget about it. That'll be very funny.
Great. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
So this is a fun little thing. I've always wanted to do something like this. So
yeah. I mean,
I thought it'd be fun.
No, that's cool. That's really cool. So what did it come with suggested herbs for like first time herbers?
Well, it just came with like the basic ones.
Oh, okay.
And I just planted them all.
These are the basic. Parsley's a basic one.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Can you name another herb?
If I tried rosemary, right?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you grow rosemary?
Because it didn't come with rosemary, Mike.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Jeez.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not your fault.
Yeah. So are these? I mean, you're gonna keep them inside, right? Because they're gonna die outside in the winter.
Yeah, it is. It is February,
right?
So I found a little table by a window upstairs. I'm just gonna put them there, and I'm just gonna hang out there all day.
That's nice.
I'm taking away from their sunlight time because I brought them down here to record.
Can they photosynthesize artificial light?
No.
No?
Because sunlight has UV in it. That's what they need, right?
Well, right, but if you keep a plant under a lamp, won't it still grow?
Like a UV lamp.
That's true. So, what, are they going to die now? Because you brought them down to the basement to
this
show me?
This is like a 40-minute show, so no.
Hopefully not.
You better hope we don't run long unless you want some plant corpses on your hands, or seed corpses at this point. It's okay, my babies. He's just jealous.
Did you ever... Thank you for that. He patted the great sage thing, got dirt on his hands, and then rubbed it on my jeans. So thanks for that.
That's for not kissing me. Back.
We're back to this?
No.
Okay. Alex, you can feel free with your emotions.
No, I'm fucking done with this bit.
Okay, fine.
Tell me what you were saying.
Crap, what was I saying? Oh, have you ever... What's your favorite, kind of... I don't know. One of my favorite things to eat when I was younger was sunflower seeds. That's just what I was going to bring up.
I like sunflower seeds a lot too. Eating them was something I didn't do a lot. I like to suck on them a lot.
Well, I mean, that's what it... Yeah, you would suck on them and then crunch them and then eat the inside and then spit it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Were you not crunching them or what?
No. Maybe I accidentally swallowed one whole one time. And then I got scared that I was gonna, like, one day I would just, like, fall asleep with my mouth open, and then there'd be a sunflower out.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the famous urban legends.
You swallow the watermelon seed and it grows in your stomach.
Right.
Then you get really fat because there's a watermelon in you.
Right, and then
uh-oh.
Then you give birth to a watermelon. That's how it goes. That's where babies come from, right?
A miracle of childbirth.
Yeah. Right.
Watermelon baby.
Watermelon
Rated
babies.
PG-13. 90% water.
10%
baby.
Oh, I thought it was going to be
we went
in
very different directions.
I thought this was the horror thriller of the summer.
No, see, because we locked eyes with like that. We both know exactly what we're gonna say, and then I said baby, and you said death.
I said death
and then I realized we could not have chosen two greater opposites.
two different things, because it's like yours is a
birth. Life.
Yours is a birth, and also the movie pitch is a child's comedy, a la, like, in the same realm as The Boss Baby.
A baby made of watermelon.
Yeah,
it's like the stuff from it's like the Watermelon Stevens from Steven Universe.
I've never watched.
I know.
Okay.
Watch it.
Are you gonna explain the reference, or are you just gonna let it sit there?
No, if you've seen the show, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Steven has magic spit, and he spit on a watermelon. No, he ate some
Sorry,
watermelon
wait, he has
seeds.
magic spit?
It's a long story. It's a good show. Basically, the watermelons grew into versions of him that came to life, so he banished them to an island where they started their own civilization of Watermelon Stevens.
Alex, what the fuck?
It's a great show. Very progressive.
Yeah, I mean, we all want to see watermelon children.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's a good show.
I'll have to take your word for it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love vegetable civilizations as much as the next guy.
Watermelon's a fruit, man.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. That's one of the fruits.
Dude.
That's one of the things that you put in a fruit salad, right? Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Damn Wiggles.
What are they doing nowadays?
I don't know. Probably still wiggling.
You think so? You don't think that they grew old and was just like, why are we singing about fruit salad?
What if they oh my god, they should do what they did with the Muppets with like the Happy Time Murderers, but with the Wiggles.
Mean the terrible movie?
Yeah, do like a rated R Wiggles movie.
What would it just be? Wake Up Jeff?
No, they're like private eyes.
Oh.
They wear the colored trench coats.
I keep going with this. I'm not really seeing the vision.
No, I don't know yet. They have guns and like it's super like noir.
Do they sing songs? Because that's kind of their thing.
Maybe they started like a new band.
Okay. Just a grunge version of the Wiggles?
Yeah, grunge. They renamed it
Fruit salad! Yummy, yummy!
Wow. You got a good grunge voice.
Yeah, thank you. I try. I've been practicing actually for that moment my entire life. Yeah.
You've been preparing for this one obscure moment in forgettable history.
For the Wiggles grunge 90s musical, actually. It's going to be great.
Wow. You know, honestly, I wish I knew more about the Wiggles, because then I can make this bit really funny.
I didn't really know. The only thing I remember was the Don't Wake Up Jeff. Or Wake Up Jeff, right? He was the purple guy that always fell asleep.
Yeah, he did fall asleep a lot.
And then there was just a recurring bit in every episode that we just have to wake this lazy bastard up every fucking time.
And then I also remember the fruit salad song, because of course you do.
Right, because that's one of
the one thing you remember about the Wiggles.
Of any of the Wiggles. The Wiggles reminded me of the Teletubbies, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably just because of the color scheme.
Yeah.
Because the Teletubbies were just freaking weird.
They're a group of 4 for children.
Yeah.
It's
the only correlation they have.
And they're colorful.
Then they're colorful. Yeah.
It always bothered me that there wasn't a green Wiggle. Kind of always like it bothered me there wasn't a blue Sour Patch Kid until they righted that wrong 5 years ago.
There wasn't a blue Sour Patch Kid?
Dude, it was just red, green, yellow, and orange until 2014 when my friend brought Sour Patch Kids to a tennis match, and I was like, wait, are there blue ones in there? He's like, yeah, they're new. I was like, what? And then I tried one, and it was disgusting. The blue one sucks, of course it does.
Blue raspberry is like the best flavor in every candy.
It's a bad Sour Patch Kid, but basically what I'm saying is the candy looks more unified now because there's a nice cool tone in there instead of only warm colors and green, so it's much more balanced.
Right, the
blue is shit.
You got a little wintry mix in there.
Yes.
What flavor is it if it's not blue raspberry?
I think it is blue raspberry. I think it's just terrible.
It's just a terrible blue raspberry?
It's really not good.
Well, you should grow blue raspberries.
Yeah, Mike, because those exist.
I mean, what are normal raspberries? Purple or black?
Black.
Black. Okay. I don't know.
Blue raspberry is a flavor made up by the candy companies to sell us a blue flavored product.
Why would they go with that?
I don't know. Blueberry apparently isn't good enough.
Yeah, I mean that's purple more like than anything.
It's the only bluish food.
Yeah.
In nature, really.
I mean water.
Okay, water is clear and it's not a food.
Water is blue. You ever been to the ocean?
The concentration of water, yes. But Mike, this is a blue cup. Bad example. Your cup, it's clear.
Yeah.
It's taking on the color of the cup.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is red.
Right. I mean, but what, are you trying to tell me that the bottom of the ocean is blue?
Mike, I'm trying to tell you. Every week, you're the one who's always explaining dumb, trivial shit to me.
And
now that I'm on the other side, I realize what a troll and a dick I am. And I'm sorry.
Well, listen,
please drop it.
I appreciate the fact that you brought in Sour Patch Kids history and the color of water. I am also very impressed that you know the exact date that Sour Patch Kids released.
I remember it very fondly.
Clearly.
It was a huge day for me.
I can tell. And just of disappointment, I guess?
Well, it was really, really excitement and then disappointment, but then retroactive excitement because I realized I didn't need to eat Sour Patch Kids, but I could just be happy that there was blue now, and it was more unified.
I can just appreciate the fact that this color scheme is present.
It works now.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine if there were no blue M&Ms. It would
very easily.
Yeah.
Because
it just wouldn't be as satisfying of a bag.
I mean, the M&Ms could all be one color. I would still eat them in the thousands.
You're missing the point.
What is the point?
The point is that...
I mean, they release Christmas and Halloween flavored M&Ms, and I enjoy them no less than any other normal bag of M&Ms.
Yeah, but you buy those for Christmas and Halloween. You don't want Christmas M&Ms in April.
I would gladly eat Christmas M&Ms in April.
You should never, because then that means they're old, and that's sad. That's really sad.
Think about the preservatives in the bag.
Think of the children.
What about the I'll take their M&Ms. Screw it. Screw the children.
So you have fun coding this week?
I did have fun coding.
That's great. That's so great.
Yeah. Oh man, should we do the pick and bucket?
Yeah. It's good to have you back, Mike.
Yeah. We didn't go anywhere.
Well, no, I went somewhere.
Where'd you go?
Sickville. Remember, I got sick.
That's true. You did.
Did I mention it?
I think a couple times.
Holy crap, we're running low.
I don't think we are we?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the surprise one upstairs. That's 8.
We gotta come up with more then.
Yeah, we gotta start writing soon.
Please suggest them. Here, I think it's my turn to
pick.
Am I wrong?
Pick one.
All right.
You silly man.
All right, I got one. Oh.
No, put it back.
Throwing that one in.
Sorry, that's another
repeat, and it's just...
Not a repeat, but a contrast.
And we don't want to do two of those in a row.
No, 2 weeks in a row.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, this isn't that bad. Pizza patronage. Oh, wait, why'd you name it pizza patronage? We had fought about titling of this one.
Wait, what was it supposed to be named?
One bite, everybody knows the rules, in reference to the very famous.
Well, yeah, but then people see that no one's gonna click on that unless they've seen the other thing, and then if they have to go watch the other thing, so it's like that. It's like I know what that is. That's pizza episode.
We are okay. So the general concept of this episode is
we had 2 weeks to figure out the name.
We did. 2 weeks? Yes, we do have 2 weeks.
It doesn't get uploaded until
we release
2 weeks after this recording. So.
We'll argue later. But anyway, the idea is that we are to try a different pizza place every day, 7 for 7.
Hooray!
So we're gonna gain a lot of weight this week.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
What's funny?
A few days ago, pizza. I should really save this for next week, but
go ahead.
Pizza has always been like my go-to food. Whereas I don't know what I'm gonna have today. I guess I'll just get a slice.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
I've just been super preoccupied the last few weeks where it was like I always was doing something for a meal. Mm-hmm. For example, when we hung out last week at night, we went to a diner. Yeah. That type of time is when I would have been bored and be like, I'll just get pizza or something. Mm-hmm. Basically, a bunch of those stacked in a row, and it was 2.5 weeks before I had pizza. And then a few days ago, I actually started craving pizza for the first time in forever.
Pizza's the best food, man.
So I went and got it, and it sucked. Because the place I went to near work, and it was terrible.
Ah, that's upsetting.
So I know I don't have to go there this week.
Yeah. Well, the idea is that we live on Long Island, which is near New York City.
Which is one of the only places in the world that has good pizza. You know it's true.
That's very true. That's 100% true. And so, we have been eating pizza our entire, as hopefully everybody else has been too.
Yeah, please don't make us feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, Domino's doesn't count, but
no.
Domino's is good when you want fake pizza, but
Domino's is good when you want Domino's.
Exactly.
It's a different craving.
It is. So the idea is, try a couple new places, we'll review them, local businesses get stuff, I guess.
Yeah, we can mention them in Twitters. Tweeters.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we'll discuss our experience, what places stood out. I don't know if we'll do a review of every place that we try, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll talk. If I really hate a place, I won't mention its name, so don't worry.
You'll just shit on the pizza, but you won't shit on the place.
Yeah, you won't have to know what what place it is. And also, I have some really good terrible pizza stories for next week.
You have scarring experiences with pizza?
They're just bad pizza stories.
Yeah, I mean, I think
basically
I do too.
the story will always be, I was hungry, I went to a place, and the pizza sucked for X reason.
Yeah, that's true.
That is going to be the story.
One of the most terrible. I don't want to
save it.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
All right.
Give us half.
One of the most depressing things that I've come across is when I go to a new place in a different part of America, and the only pizza place that's available for miles is either like Papa John's or Domino's or some of the fake pizza places.
Wow, that's sad.
It's very sad. And I mean, I'm sure that the people in that area rave about it, and of course, because that's the only pizza that's around. I put pizza in air quotes. But I mean, I'm just very excited to eat as much fatty food as I can this week.
Yeah, you know what? I've been really good about the types of food I've been eating recently. I've been eating very healthy, so it's good to take a week off and eat nothing but pizza.
And just hate yourself after the end of it.
Hooray for hatred!
Absolutely.
This is going to be probably one of the first Weekly Undertaking episodes that actively makes us less healthy.
That's very true,
Hooray!
Actually. There's going to be, I don't think that we have any others. Do we?
Nah. I mean, pizza itself is not the least healthiest food.
Right, but when you're eating it every day for a week.
Well, anything really.
Yeah.
I'm just defending pizza.
Oh, you're a good guy. You're a good Long Island boy.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, that's it for the Weekly Undertaking. If you like us, then make sure to keep listening to us. We have special helps from people in the comments. I'm not good at the outros. Michael, please do this.
Please hit the subscribe button on whatever podcast thing you're listening to.
Yeah.
Leave a rate and review because those do really help.
Yeah.
Tell a friend about it because, friends are nice.
We need those.
We do need people to listen. So please spread the word. We have a lot of, as Alex sort of mentioned.
I just thought of a good joke because he was like, we need people to listen to us. And then I could have said, because we can't afford therapy.
No, that's also very true.
But
We'll put in like a little drum thing right over there.
No, I added it verbally, so I wouldn't have to later. So I'm not gonna.
Okay, fine. Do your thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, regardless, please, we have a lot of people that 2 people that help us out to do this podcast.
So 4 people in total.
4 people in total. We have Adam Rudy, who does all the music that you hear on the podcast, and Winston De Jesus, who does the podcast art. So please give them a follow and look in the. Their links are in the description. If you like them, please support them as well.
Give them love,
please. They are lovely people.
Yes.
Do we have any? Follow us on all social medias.
Also down in the description.
Yes. Do we have any other announcements or anything to make?
Nah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for listening. We'll see you next week. Until then, don't forget to challenge yourself.
And stuff your face full of pizza, you fat Sorry.
That was very aggressive.
That was. I might actually bleep out that
I felt very uncomfortable. I feel attacked.
I felt, as I was saying it, I was like, don't say it.
Man.
And then I did, and it's like, you said it, you piece of shit.
You are a piece of shit.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
And don't forget to try something new, too.
Yep, that's the saying.